Ferrari team principal Frederic Vasseur has spoken out against Toto Wolff and Mercedes ahead of the Belgian Grand Prix. Ferrari's Frederic Vasseur has called out Toto Wolff after the Austrian moaned about the advantage Max Verstappen and Red Bull have. Wolff suggested that Red Bull have an F1 car while the rest of the field only have F2 cars as he weighed in on the team's dominance. Red Bull have won every race this season, with Max Verstappen now enjoying a 110-point lead in the Drivers' Championship. But, Vasseur claimed Wolff's remarks are wrong just years after the Silver Arrows found themselves in a similar position with Lewis Hamilton. Vasseur said, "Give him an F2 car and he will see. Red Bull are in front, but I think the feeling is probably the same as when Mercedes was in front a couple of years ago. I think honestly that the most important thing is to be focused on yourself, to try and get the best from what we have, to minimize mistakes, to do a better job, and then what will come, will come. But I am not sure it makes sense to make this kind of assumption." Verstappen cruised past Hamilton into Turn 1 and pulled away to enjoy a trouble-free afternoon at the Hungarian Grand Prix. The Dutchman was not threatened by either McLaren, who were busy battling the Mercedes, and Sergio Perez for the podium places. Reacting after the race, Wolff commented, "In the F2 gang, our car was quick. The F1 car won by 33 seconds. We had the second quickest car today, and obviously we can talk it up and say we could have been second, but that's irrelevant because you have a car that finished 39 seconds ahead of Hamilton, and was probably cruising a lot of the time." Hamilton has also called for FIA bosses to take action to put a stop to periods of dominance. The seven-time champion feels teams should be banned from working on next year's car until at least August 1st. He put forward the concept after Red Bull boss Christian Horner revealed resources were already being invested into the RB20. But Red Bull hit back at the idea as they pointed out Mercedes' own dominant run in the turbo hybrid era. Mercedes won 7 back-to-back Drivers' Championships between 2014 and 2020. Weighing in on Hamilton's remarks, Verstappen explained, "We weren't talking about that when he was winning his championships, right? So I don't think we should now. That's how Formula One works. When you have a competitive car it's great, but at one point of course you also have to look ahead to the next year."